Good day, learners. We are back again today. We are again focusing on first principle. So we have two questions today. We are going to start with the first question and then end with the second question. So the first question says, solve these two. The question says solve these two questions from first principle. Differentiate these two questions from first principle. How do you differentiate these two questions from first principle? Let's start with the first question. They are saying g of x is equal to x squared plus 3x. And remember, you know the formula of first principle is in terms of f of x. So learners will get confused. What do they mean when they say solve this question g of x is equal to x squared plus 3x from first principle? So it's the same thing. It's just that they replaced f of x with what? With g of x. So in this case, the requirements will be what? G of x and g of x plus h. So g of x plus h will be what? Where we see our x, we substitute with what? With x plus h will be x plus h squared plus 3 into x plus h. Then when we simplify, we are going to get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 3x plus 3h. Do we have like terms? No, I don't think so. Then that means this is our g of x plus h. So the formula says what? If we are differentiating g of x from first principle, g prime of x will be what? The limit as h approaches 0 of g of x plus h minus g of x all over h. Then do we have our g of x plus h? Yes. Limit as h approaches 0. What is our g of x plus h? X squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 3x plus 3h. What is our f of x? Subtract our g of x. Our g of x is what? X squared plus 3x. Remember, put it in brackets so that this negative sign can affect the whole graph of g of x all over h. Now, let's remove the brackets. Limit sh approaches 0 of what? X squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 3x plus 3h minus x squared minus 3x all over h. Remember, I said always, if you did this step correct, your g of x will be cancelled by some values in g of x plus h. So let's check. That means x squared plus 3x must be cancelled. Negative x squared and positive x squared, they cancel. Negative 3x and positive 3x, they cancel. So you can see that your graph has been cancelled. Then you continue. The limit as h approaches 0 of what? 2xh plus h squared plus 3h. All over what? All over h. So remember, in this step, I said you don't take out the highest common factor. You take out the common factor of what? Of a single h. That means it's the limit as h approaches 0 of what? You take out a common factor of a single h is 2x plus h plus 3 all over h. Then this h cancels this h. You are left with the limit as h approaches 0 of 2x plus h plus 3. Then now we can substitute what? 0 where we see h. Then is 2x plus 0 plus 3, which is what? Which is 2x plus 3. Then you are done. The second question. Differentiate f of x from first principle. What is our f of x? Our f of x is equal to, let's check, 3 over x minus 2x. 3 over x minus 2x. Yes, this is our f of x. Then what is our f of x plus h? That is the first question you must ask yourself. That will be 3 over x plus h minus 2 into x plus h. Then you have your f of x and your f of x plus h. Then you can now use the formula of first principle that says f prime x will be what? The limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h, which is what? 3 over x plus h minus 2x minus 2h. Remember, when we simplify this thing, we are going to get 2x plus 2h. But since we have a negative sign, it's minus 2x minus 2h. Then we subtract our graph of f of x, which is 3 over x minus 2x all over h. Don't forget to write the limit as h approaches 0. Then what is the next step? Limit as h approaches 0 of 3 over x plus h minus 2x minus 2h minus 3 over x plus 2x all over h. Then this negative 2x and positive 2x, sorry, we must have h. This is h. Yes. This negative 2x and positive 2x, they cancel. We are left with what? The limit as h approaches 0 of what? 3 over x plus h minus 3 over x minus 2h all over h. So now what is our next step? We must make the denominators to be the same. That means when making the denominators to be the same, what do we have to do? Let's solve the numerator aside. When solving the numerator, we'll have 3 over x plus h minus 3 over x minus 2h. Then here we are going to multiply by what? By x over x. Then here x plus h over x plus h. Then here x into x plus h over x into x plus h. Then we are going to have what? 3x over x squared plus xh minus 3x plus 3h over x squared plus xh minus, what is 2hx multiplied by x squared is 2x squared h plus, here we are going to have plus. Remember, this negative sign will affect everything. Plus 2h squared all over x squared plus xh. Then, when simplifying this, we are going to have what? 3x minus 3x minus 3h minus 2x squared h minus 2h squared all over x squared plus xh. Then 3x cancels negative 3x. Then that means this is what you are going to get when we solve the numerator. That means you are going to have what? The limit as h approaches 0. We are left with negative 3h minus 2x squared h minus 2h squared all over x squared plus xh. Divide by h. Then we continue. Remember, in this case, remember I said in the numerators you always take out a common factor of a single h. That means you have the limit as h approaches 0 of what? Take out a single h, negative 3 minus 2x squared minus 2h all over x squared plus xh. Then multiply by 1 over h. Remember, when we change this side, we are going to have 1 over h. Then this h cancels this h. You are left with the limit as h approaches 0 of what? Negative 3 minus 2x squared minus 2h all over x squared plus xh multiplied by 1, which is the same. So in this case, can we factorize? No, we can't factorize. We can simplify further, and we can see that if we substitute 0, we see our h, we won't get an undefined solution. So we can now substitute. When we substitute, we are going to have what? Minus 3 minus 2x squared minus 2 into 0 all over x squared plus x into 0, which is what? Minus 3 minus 2x squared all over x squared. Then you can also write this as minus 3 over x squared minus 2x squared over what? Over x squared. Then this x squared cancels this x squared. You are left with minus 3 over x squared minus 2. This is your solution. Thank you once again. This is the end of the lesson. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.